Good day. Do you like traveling as I do? I think yes. But have you been to London yet? If not, I would like you to join me in my traveling to London to see wonderful and marvelous sights of it. Would you like? Then let's start. At first, let's revise places visited by tourists. Hotel, car park, street, square, bridge, museum, art gallery, University. Library. Town hall. Church, mosque, cathedral, temple. Sports center. Swimming pool. Stadium. Ice rink. Bowling alley. Cinema or movie and theater. Restaurant. Cafe. Park. Zoo. Aquarium. Amusement park. Circus. Shopping center or mall. Supermarket or department store. Hairdressers. Bank. Hospital. Chemist or pharmacy. Post office. News agents. Bus station. Police station. Petrol or gas station. Railway station. Airport. Watching the video at the tourist office, try to catch the places mentioned in the dialogue.
Good morning. Can I help you?
Yes. Can you give me some information about the town?
Certainly. What are you interested in particularly?
Well, it's my second day here, and I'd like to look round some of your historic buildings.
Well, there's the cathedral.
I've already been there.
Oh, right. And there's the castle.
Actually, I've just come back from there. Can you recommend somewhere else?
Have you visited the museum yet?
No, I haven't. That sounds interesting. Where is it?
It's on Swan Street, quite near to the castle. You can't miss it.
Oh, it's not open today. It says it's closed on Mondays.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. How stupid of me. Well, I don't know what to say. I think you've been to our most famous sites.
I haven't been on the river yet.
Ah, yes. You can get a boat on the river. You can hire it from here.
What are the places the man has been to? He has visited cathedral, castle, Museum. At the end of the dialogue, he is going to hire a boat to sail on the river. If your answers are the same, that's great. And now we are approaching to London. London is the capital of Great Britain. The population is more than 6 million people. London is also a very big port, one of the greatest commercial centers in the world, a university city, and the seat of government of Great Britain. The most important parts of London are the City, the West End, the East End, and Westminster. Big Ben is a symbol of the UK. It is in the clock tower of Houses of Parliament. Big Ben is a bell of the clock. It was built in 1858. It is 96 meters tall. Big Ben weighs 13,720 kilograms. The Houses of Parliament. The beautiful building on the Thames was opened in 1852 after the old palace had been almost totally destroyed by fire. There are two houses, the House of Commons and the House of Lords. Laws are made in the House of Commons. Westminster Abbey. It is a big Gothic church for coronation of all British kings and queens. Some famous English people as Charles Dickens, Charles Darwin, Rudyard Kipling, Diana, Princess of Wales, and others buried here. The center of London is Trafalgar Square. Some people say it is the most beautiful place in London. In the middle of the square is Nelson's Column. Nelson was a famous admiral who defeated Napoleon at the Battle of Trafalgar, Spain in 1805. 4 bronze lions look at the square from the monument. There are 2 beautiful fountains in the square. They're in front of the National Gallery, which is one of the best picture galleries of the world. There is also the Tate Gallery, famous for paintings. Buckingham Palace. It is the Queen's official London residence. Tourists always go to see the ceremony of changing the guard. It happens every day at 11:30 a.m. Buckingham Palace inside. The Tower. The Tower of London is one of the best-known sites in London. It was a castle in which kings once lived, a fortress, a prison in which famous people were killed, the King's Zoo, and a place where arms were kept. Today it is a museum housing the crown jewels. The Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge across the River Thames is close to the tower. St. Paul's Cathedral. One of the greatest English churches is not far from the Tower of London. The famous English architect Sir Christopher Wren built it in the 17th century after the Great Fire. It took Sir Christopher Wren 35 years. It is a beautiful building with many columns and towers. In one of its towers there is one of the largest bells in the world. The London Eye. It's one of the largest Ferris wheels in the world. The British Museum. It's one of the largest museums in the world. Madame Tussauds Museum. It is one of the most interesting museums. There you can learn about London's history and see wax figures of famous people. The Sherlock Holmes Museum. It is situated at Baker Street. It is popular among people who like books about the brilliant detective. The Globe Theatre. The Globe Theatre was built in 1599 by Shakespeare's Playing Company, but it was destroyed by fire in 1613. A modern reconstruction of the Globe, named Shakespeare's Globe, opened in 1997. Piccadilly Circus. Piccadilly Circus is a West End shopping center. There is a sculpture of Eros, the god of love, in the center. It is famous for its neon signs. It is a favorite place of Londoners' meetings. The Greenwich Observatory. It is the home of the prime meridian of the world. It is London's only planetarium. It has a national library and the Museum of History, Archaeology, Art and Ethnography. 10 Downing Street. It is the headquarters of British government. It is the official residence of the Prime Minister. Whitehall. It is a famous street in London where most of the government ministries are located. Leicester Square and Covent Garden, Oxford Street. Leicester Square is a place which is very popular among Londoners. Here people sing, dance, paint and act. Covent Garden is London's district. It is near Leicester Square. Covent Garden and Oxford Street are popular places for shopping. The famous Royal Opera House is situated here. Hyde Park. It is the largest park in the West End of London. In the 19th century, it was a popular place for public meetings. There is the Speaker's Corner in this park now. It is a place where people can say all that they want about something. It's time to relax a little, watch the video and guess the sights of London. Are you ready? Compare your answers with the correct ones. But do you remember the meaning and functions of London's icons? Let's see in the exercise where you should match the words with their definitions. Are you ready? Let's see. Big Ben is a big clock. Trafalgar Square is the center of London. Double-decker is a traditional English bus. Buckingham Palace is the place where English Queen lives. The Tower of London is a very old tower. Westminster Abbey is the most famous church in England? There are some symbols of London. Look at the pictures and the word puzzle and make an attempt to guess all of them. What are the symbols? There, double-decker, phone booth, Bobby, crown jewels, mailbox, underground or tube, guard, black cap, and queen. For home task, I suggest you to do the following quiz for searching additional information on the topic. What was the name of the city given by Romans? What part of England is London situated in? When was the Great Fire of London? What is the name of the Queen's London home? Where will you find the British government? How many rooms are there in Buckingham Palace? How much is the ticket for the British Museum? London is famous for its taxis. What color are they? How do people call the London Underground? What is the name of London's most famous department store? Thank you very much for watching my video lessons. See you!